The U.S. Army during World War II wielded an array of weapons that shaped the outcome of some of the most intense battles in history. From the iconic M1 Garand rifle to the powerful Browning automatic rifle, these weapons were pivotal in the hands of infantrymen. Today, we're diving deep into the arsenal that helped win the war. Let's explore these steel machines, starting with the legendary M1 Garand. The M1 Garand. The M1 Garand, often referred to as the greatest battle implement ever devised by General George S. Patton, was the standard-issue semi-automatic rifle for U.S. forces during WWII. Introduced in 1936, this gas-operated clip-fed rifle could fire 8 rounds in quick succession, providing soldiers with superior firepower compared to the bolt-action rifles used by many other nations. It was highly reliable, and its ability to fire rapidly made it a favorite among infantrymen. However, its hefty weight and the clunking sound of the expended clip ejecting could give away a soldier's position, especially in the heat of battle. Despite its limitations, the M1 Garand became one of the most effective infantry rifles in history. The M1903 Springfield. The M1903 Springfield was one of the most widely used bolt-action rifles by U.S. forces during the early years of WWII. Known for its accuracy and range, this rifle could fire a .30-06 caliber round with devastating precision. Its role was primarily as a sniper's weapon, equipped with a scope to extend its range for targeted elimination. While the Springfield was slower to reload than the M1 Garand, it remained an essential tool for long-range engagements. Its primary limitation was its slower rate of fire, which left infantrymen vulnerable during close-quarters combat. The M1A1 Carbine. The M1A1 Carbine was a lightweight, gas-operated semi-automatic rifle designed for support troops and paratroopers who needed a compact, reliable weapon that was easier to maneuver in tight spaces. With a 15-round magazine and reduced recoil, it provided excellent accuracy for its size. Its relatively low power made it less effective at long range, but it was perfect for close-quarters combat, offering versatility in urban environments. Paratroopers quickly found the M1A1 Carbine indispensable for its combination of portability and firepower. The M1903A4 Springfield Sniper Rifle. A modified version of the M1903 Springfield, the M1903A4 was equipped with a scope and used primarily as a sniper rifle. Snipers like those from the U.S. Army and Marines relied on this weapon for precision targeting of high-value enemy targets. The scope allowed for enhanced accuracy at long distances, and the rifle's steady performance in harsh conditions made it a reliable tool for infantrymen in need of a sharpshooting weapon. However, the M1903A4 lacked the semi-automatic speed that some other rifles offered. From the standard infantry rifles, we now move to a category of weapons that offered higher rates of fire and versatility on the battlefield. The Browning Automatic Rifle, BAR. The Browning Automatic Rifle was a light machine gun designed to provide infantry with continuous fire support during combat. Its gas-operated system allowed it to fire at a rate of 500 rounds per minute, and with its 20-round magazine, it could lay down a suppressing fire that kept enemy forces at bay. While it was powerful and highly effective, the BAR's heavy recoil and relatively short magazine meant that it often required frequent reloading during intense firefights, limiting its sustained effectiveness. The M1919 Browning machine gun. The M1919 was a .30 caliber machine gun that became a staple of U.S. infantry forces. Mounted on a tripod or vehicle, it was used for both suppressive fire and anti-aircraft roles. Its belt-fed ammunition allowed for longer periods of firing without the need for constant reloads, making it invaluable in heavy engagements. However, Its weight, and the need for a team to operate it, meant it wasn't as mobile as some of the lighter machine guns. The M2 Browning .50 caliber machine gun. Known as the Ma Deuce, the M2 Browning was a heavy machine gun capable of delivering devastating firepower. With a firing rate of around 450 to 600 rounds per minute, the .50 caliber round it fired could penetrate armor and demolish enemy infantry at great distances. The M2 was used in a variety of roles, from anti-aircraft defense to mounted on vehicles or emplacements for heavy suppression. Its limitation was its size and weight, which made it harder to transport in mobile infantry units. The Thompson Submachine Gun. The Thompson Submachine Gun, often referred to as the Tommy gun, was a favorite of both American soldiers and gangsters in the 1920s and 1930s. Its 45 ACP ammunition and high rate of fire made it ideal for close quarters combat, and its 30-round magazine provided a solid supply of bullets for suppressive fire. While it was effective at short range, its weight and tendency to overheat during sustained fire made it less practical for extended engagements. Still, it remained a symbol of American military strength during the war. With automatic weapons providing firepower, we now shift to the handheld weapons that were used by U.S. infantrymen to clear trenches, defend positions, and engage in direct combat. The M1911 Pistol. The M1911 semi-automatic pistol, chambered in 45 ACP, was the standard sidearm of the U.S. military during WWII. Known for its stopping power and reliability, it was a favorite among officers, MPs, and soldiers in close combat situations. The M1911 was easy to carry and could deliver a powerful punch at close range. Its limitation, however, was its low magazine capacity compared to modern pistols, as it only held 7 rounds. The Winchester Model 1897 Shotgun. The Winchester Model 1897 was a pump-action shotgun that became famous for its role in trench warfare. The trench gun was especially useful in confined spaces, like the muddy, cramped trenches of Europe, where its ability to fire buckshot made it effective in clearing out enemy troops. It was also favored for its ability to fire explosive rounds, making it even more deadly in close-quarter combat. However, its large size and slow rate of fire made it less suitable for open combat. The M18 Claymore Mine. The M18 Claymore Mine was a portable directional anti-personnel mine used to create deadly killing zones. It could be activated remotely and was capable of spraying 700 steel balls in a 60-degree arc, cutting down enemy troops in their tracks. The Claymore was a powerful defensive weapon, but was limited by its range and the fact that it was stationary, making it less effective in mobile engagements. Now that we've covered infantry firearms and explosives, let's take a look at some of the essential tools used to assist U.S. soldiers in battle, including flamethrowers and other specialized weapons. The M2 Flamethrower. The M2 Flamethrower was a terrifying weapon in close-quarter combat. It allowed infantrymen to project a stream of fire up to 40 yards, making it incredibly effective in clearing out bunkers, caves, and fortifications. While devastatingly effective, the M2 required close proximity to the enemy, putting soldiers at great risk, and it was prone to malfunction in extreme weather conditions. Nonetheless, it was a game-changer in certain operations. The M9 Bazooka. The M9 Bazooka was a rocket launcher that allowed infantrymen to destroy enemy tanks and fortifications from a distance. With its ability to fire a shaped charge that could penetrate armor, it was a vital tool in the battle against Germany's armored divisions. The bazooka's range and firepower made it invaluable, but its effectiveness was often limited by its relatively slow reload time and difficulty in aiming under pressure. From the powerful M1 Garand to the feared M2 Flamethrower, U.S. infantry weapons during WWII were as diverse as they were deadly. Each weapon played a unique role in shaping the battlefield. Next time, we'll dive into the impact of U.S. tanks and artillery on the war's outcome, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all things WWII military history.